One of the reasons you might have started a business is to have more freedom. Time and financial freedom specifically. You want to make more money. You want to be in charge of how you spend your time. But it's easy to get caught up in a dollars for hours mindset. And if you've ever been employed, you're familiar with this mindset, which is if I work X amount of hours, I will get X amount of money. Having this mindset as an entrepreneur will potentially lead to an unbalanced life where work consumes you, and it will defeat your goal of having more freedom. One of the great benefits to being a business owner is that you can design a business that suits your needs. Your work is important, but it isn't everything. A well-balanced life is the key to true success. Don't miss out on the important things like your family. You can design a business that thrives and makes you money while you're there and while you're away. I want to make it clear that building a successful business, especially in the beginning, does require a ton of work. And successful entrepreneurs have an incredibly strong work ethic, and they know how to put in those 14-hour days. This video isn't necessarily about consistently working less. It's about working smarter and more efficiently. Here are 5 steps you can put into practice to help you make more money in your business by doing less. Tip 1. Focus on the highest income and impact activities. Simply put, you always want to be productive, not busy. An example of this would be working all day on a new design for your business cards instead of working on a higher impact, higher income related task, such as developing a new product to sell. We all have the same amount of time in a day. So how is it that some people seem to accomplish an astronomical amount while us mortals only get a fraction done? It's because they understand that making more money and making a bigger impact in a shorter amount of time comes down to identifying the tasks that generate the most return on your time investment. Have you heard of the 80-20 principle? This principle says that 80% of your results are produced by 20% of your efforts. Is there a client that pays you the most amount of money for the least amount of work? Is there a product of yours that provides the most revenue and takes less time to manufacture or deliver? How about the tasks you most frequently do on a daily basis? Which one of those tasks provides the biggest result or moves the ball further down the field? Is there a way you can clear the other to-dos from your schedule in order to focus more time on that task? You gotta find that 20% and then hone in on it. Learn to recognize and stay away from distractions. Also, don't let yourself be controlled by someone else's agenda. I'm talking about email, phone calls, etc. until you've accomplished your highest impact tasks. Tip 2, delegate. High-performing business owners know how to delegate. Yes, this means letting go of some control, but you're an entrepreneur. This is required. What lower impact tasks do you currently have on your to-do list that you can delegate to an employee? If you don't have employees to delegate to, consider hiring a virtual assistant. You can hire them for as little as $5 per hour overseas or minimum wage in the United States. And if you're thinking, I can't afford this, then ask yourself how much your time is worth. It might take a little time and money to train a VA or an employee to do something you decide to delegate, but this means in the long run, you can focus on your strengths and again, those high impact, high income tasks. Also, learning how to effectively delegate can help you scale your business and build a larger organization. Tip 3, find a mentor. Why reinvent the wheel? Think about the ideal business and lifestyle that you want. And for example, if it's to design a business that gives you more time and financial freedom, find someone who has already accomplished that, buy them lunch, and discuss a consistent mentorship plan. It can be hard to make wise decisions when you see the world only through the lens of your own experience. A mentor can give you objective feedback and constructive criticism based on their own experiences. They can guide you around obstacles and show you the quickest way to success because they've already been there. Without a mentor, you could potentially be wasting a lot of time, money, and effort, which is the opposite of making more money by doing less. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So look at your friends, your business associates, and even your family. Are they already living the life that you want to be living? Surround yourself with like-minded people who are headed in the same direction or who are already there. Tip 4, design systems into your business. If you've been following Systems for Success long enough, you already know this, and you can learn more by continuing to follow us. But systems equal consistency, and consistency equals success. Designing a system in your business is as simple as writing down and documenting a step-by-step process by which something in your organization gets done. By doing this, you can ensure that the task gets done the same way every time by you or someone else you might delegate it to. Doing this always guarantees the same result over and over again, which saves time, effort, and money. It's your business automated. If you want to learn more about business systems and their benefits, head over to systemsforsuccess.com. Tip 5. Batching. Batching is a simple solution to accomplish frequently reoccurring tasks in a short period of time. Take email, for example. You can spend 5 to 10 minutes every hour checking and responding to email, constantly getting distracted and off track, or you can set aside 30 minutes to an hour at the end of each day where email is your only task. That's batching. You could take this to the next level and only check email for an hour once every other day. Don't underestimate the power of batching. You barely notice it, but constant distraction from frequently reoccurring tasks adds up. You are more productive when you're focusing on one thing at a time. Bonus tip: have a strong morning routine. Successful entrepreneurs have a strong morning routine because they know that if you win the morning, you win the day. A key to making more money by doing less is focusing daily on those high impact activities that we talked about in tip number 1. A strong morning routine will set the focus and the attitude for the rest of your day. The better you get at this, the easier it will be to stay focused and clear on what those high income tasks are. There is a reason 90% of highly successful entrepreneurs have a strong morning routine. During your morning, I would suggest spending time in each of these 5 areas. Number 1, read 5 to 10 pages of a nonfiction book that will inspire you and expand your mind. Number 2, spend a couple minutes reflecting on your personal goals, values, and your mission statement. When these are all fresh in your mind, it's easier to make sure that whatever you do throughout the day has a direct impact on achieving those goals. Number 3, spend a couple minutes looking at some sort of vision board. Personally, I use a private interest board that has images of the ideal lifestyle I am striving for. This really solidifies in your mind the why behind everything you will do that day. Number 4, spend a few minutes in meditation. Meditation means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but for me, it is an opportunity to spend a few moments in silence, clearing everything from my mind. Even 2 to 3 minutes of this leaves me relaxed and also fired up to tackle the day. And number 5, exercise. Now, this doesn't have to be a trip to the gym. It can be 20 jumping jacks and 20 push-ups. Really anything to get those endorphins flowing. You will be amazed at how alive and ready for the day you will feel after some sort of physical activity in the morning. If you can take action on one or all these tips that I just shared with you today, you'll find yourself making more money and having a higher impact by doing less. And now you know some more systems for success.